check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And yeah, it might be a scenario where Errol Spence have 2 mandatories the top of the year. This guy on the left is his IBF mandatory. I can't pronounce his name. And somebody told me that he was with Top Rank. And it turns out that he is with Top Rank. And ain't nothing to run or scare from. I didn't watch the tape. His resume is piss poor. One of the guys I know he fought was Charles Munaki. I think Jamil Charlo fought him maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. He stopped him. I don't think Charlo stopped him, but it was young in Charlo's career. He got to be ancient now. But you know, but this is a guy that's supposed to be Errol mandatory. He fought another guy for the #1 spot for the IBF, and also the WBC has several mandatories for Errol Spence. See, we speaking facts here. Okay, I don't have to reach to make my point. I don't have to reach or no shit like that. We speaking actual facts here, and that's not respected in the boxing community. That's why I'm cutting my boxing content down, you know. But it's facts. Is that he might have 2 mandatories coming up now. He got a few options that he can do. He could fight Manny Pacquiao. And then again, Pacquiao will be at the fight September 28th, from what I understand. And that will mean that the IBF usually don't take step-aside money. Now, if you remember the Carlos Ocampo fight, it was some questions whether Ocampo was going to step up and take the fight with Errol Spence. So the guy named Qtana, I just call him Qdoba, and he do something. I pronounce his name the right way. If he wants to fight with Errol Spence, then he'll take it. And then if the IBF elects to let Errol Spence work out a step aside deal, which Canelo was trying to do so, and the matchmaker at Golden Boy, Robert Diaz, he didn't do it in a timely manner. But they usually don't do step aside deals. Now, kind of give an example, Lipinets was the mandatory for Julius Indongo before he fought Terrence Crawford for Undisputed. In the IBF, it wasn't no step aside deal. The IBF let Indongo and Crawford fight. This ain't for Undisputed. If he fight Pacquiao, this ain't for Undisputed. So you gotta think about that. Also, you gotta think about Pacquiao bring a big bag, but the IBF is real strict, and with Bob Arum probably being on their neck, then you look at it that way. And if it's Pacquiao, as well, then you got to worry about Ugis being ordered for a mandatory. If it's Pacquiao, they got to worry about Ugis. So obviously they control Ugis, and they can tell Ugis to hold on. And then Berto is somewhere in the mix. I don't know why. He should just retire. Just got injured before the Miguel Cruz fight. And don't forget Keith Thurman, which he ain't getting elected to fight Errol Spence as a WBC mandatory. So pretty much he got a WBC mandatory. He got 2 mandatories from WBC, I believe, other than Keith Thurman. And then he has a mandatory with this guy. So at the point is, it depends on what he gonna do. If he don't fight Manny Pacquiao, then IBF, they not gonna let him step aside for Danny or Garcia or whatever going on. Okay, whoever he trying to fight. If he want to fight Ugis because it's more lucrative, they not gonna do that. This is a situation where I see where Errol might fuck around and fight this guy, and maybe early this year, turn around, do a quick turnaround, beat him in a couple rounds. This is what I would do. If I don't get the Pacquiao fight, I fight this IBF guy early next year, okay? If not, I try to get him in December. Even though I don't think they got too many fight days, but I try to get him early next year. I turn around in March. I handle Ugis, you know what I'm saying? Then I revisit the Pacquiao situation. That's just what he should do. But it might be a situation where, he may have to drop that IBF belt. I don't think he drops the WBC belt. So it may be a point where he may have to drop it. And I think Bob Arum is really going to be trying to push for this young kid to fight Errol Spence, which I think, just looking at his resume is pretty much homicide. Yeah, but that's the crazy thing about it. He got 2 mandatories coming up. And before everybody get to crying, motherfuckers don't even watch the video. I'm just going to start deleting motherfuckers. If I'm talking a non-boxing video, you talk boxing, I'm going to delete your comment. I may even delete you if I don't like you. But if you don't watch the video and you get to speaking some shit, I'm just going to delete you. I'm just going to block you. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, I'm just going to block you. That's just my new rule. I'm going through the comment section. I'm getting at every comment that I can. So if you don't watch the video and you just speak on some ignorant shit, you read the title, just know you're getting blocked. If you knew, I'll just delete your comment. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just blocking the fuck out of you. I have no tolerance for boxing fans no more. They didn't burn that bridge. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it's gonna play down. Unifications don't trump mandatories. Motherfuckers love to scream that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, unification trump mandatories. No, it doesn't. It's at the discretion of the sanctioning belt body. You know what that means? It's subjective to what the fuck they want it to be. If unification trumps mandatories, it'd be happening all the time. They don't. The sanctioning belt bodies involved have to clear. And you remember, if you listen to my videos, I try to educate and I try to get educated from the subscribers and people watching. So it ain't like I'm just feeding information, and like I got plenty of people that I learned from in the comment section and in the DMs and stuff. So shout out to them. But you look at the unifications, it's less money for the sanction belt body. See, everybody want to talk about this guy making $2 million, the A side, B side. Like, they don't even know the important sticking points of the boxing business. You know what I'm saying? And once you consolidate belts, that's less sanctioning fees coming out. That's less sanctioning fee that each sanctioning belt body get. So if you got the WBC, and just from what I heard and what I believe, if you got just one belt, one major belt, WBO, WBC, IBF, Super WBA, I think I'm just going to go to major ones. The going rate is 3%. So they get 3% out of your commission check. Out of your commission. So if you report that your commission is like Tyson Fury fought whoever fuck he fought last time. What was the guy's name? Whoever his name was, Schwartz. He on his paper it said his commission pay was 1.5. That's what he filed with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. But he was guaranteed a ton more millions on the back end. Or whatever it was. But they took out a ton of commission fees. So the commission, just because you say that you guarantee, we're going to get $10 million for the fight. But if you only put down, $2 million, that's only the sanction belt body get. But unless you getting Canelo, Floyd money, they prorate it, so they won't take 3% if you're getting $100 million. They go down to like, I don't know, 0.5, 1%, or even if it's that. But once you consolidate the belts, if you're a regular pay motherfucker, you feel what I'm saying? You getting regular money pay. Once you consolidate a belt, you get 2 belts. You get the WBC and the IBF. Now, instead of the belts being spread out over 4 different title holders, and they each getting 3%, now once you consolidate the WBC and the IBF in this situation, now the fees may go down to 1.5% for each sanctioning belt body. If that, I'm just giving an example, it might go down to 1%. So they usually don't get 3%. They got to share the sanctioning fees. So that's why a lot of the times they probably don't want to unifications, because unification means less money for the sanctioning belt body. Now a lot of y'all don't understand why they don't rank other alphabet champions or title belt holders. That's why. They don't want to promote unifications because it's less money for the sanctioning belt body. Instead of I'm getting 3% of $1 million, now I'm getting 1.5 or 1% of $1 million. So who really want to go through that? It's dollars and cents in my DJ Quick voice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that. But he going to be in a predicament where, similar to Canelo, the powers that be, which are the sanctioning belt bodies, they going to step in the way of him unifying the titles. And just think about it, if he fight Pacquiao and beat the piss out of Pacquiao, if he beat the piss out of Sean Porter, he got 3 belts. But then again, you still got 2 mandatories on the back end. Now you can handle your Dennis Hughes. You smell me? You can be like, okay, man, we gonna get you your shot, bro. You with us? Just hold tight. I'll give you some bread if you Al. But what you doing about the top ranked fighter? Al gonna force him to get his shot. Unless you're gonna pay him a hell of a step aside money to continue on and maybe unify and be undisputed. So that's something to look at. And it's fucked up. It's the politics. Going into 2020, a decade that Errol Spence should reign supreme in and be an all 2020 decade fighter easily. Now he got to deal with politics. He got to figure out which belt he should keep. Especially if he don't get a Pacquiao or another unification fight. Now he got to figure out, should I keep this belt? Or can I work out a deal? Can I tell this top-ranked Qdoba guy, can he wait? Can he hold on? Do you really want to fight right now? And I handle Hughes, and then I revisit Pacquiao. Do you really want the number 1 spot? Because it might be a case where a lot of us thought that Carlos Ocampo didn't want the number 1 spot. And he could have fell out, and Errol could have did something else. And I think whoever else was on his menu at the time. So for Errol, he faced with, maybe he ain't going to be undisputed at 147. And that's just the harsh reality of it. It's the politics. But it's all up to this kid right here. If this kid wants to fight, you know what I'm saying? That means, and Errol want to keep the belt, that means Errol going to have an active 2020, which he should. It may be a situation where he might have to put 4 fights in just to get the fight that he wants. It may be a situation where, he may just say, fuck the IBF, you know what I'm saying? And, he look at the landscape and say, you know what, they're not going to give me Pacquiao. Well, let me move up to 54. Let me fight one more time at 47. Or let me get a tune-up at 54. And then I'm going to challenge the winner of Charlo Harris and J-Rock and Hurd. Because the winner of those 2 fights, December 14th, supposed to be unifying at those 3 belts next year, I think immediately. So it may boil down like that for him. But hey, quick water cooler talk. Let me know what you guys think. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellowUnboxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Website, promo code, and description. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter as well. Reach out to the email. All the information in the description. You get at me, Twitter, email the quickest way. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the videos. Let me know what y'all think about the video and about